The Infinix S5 is the sixth installment in the Infinix S lineup. Since 2016, we've had the S1, S2, S3, S3X, S4, and now we've got the Infinix S5. Infinix's main selling points for their new flagship, the S5, are 1. The hole punch display or the Infinity O camera cutout on the 6.6-inch HD Plus screen, 2. The 32 megapixel selfie camera, and 3. The quad camera setup on the back. Those are at least the things that stand out. At the launch of the S5, Infinix announced 4 different versions. The main S5 with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, and an S5 with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. Then an S5 Lite with almost no physical difference. It's also a hole punch display, but it has triple cameras and not quad cameras like the S5, and a 60 megapixel selfie camera. The S5 Lite also has a 4GB and 64GB version and a 3GB and 32GB version. More on their prices later in this video. Now let's look into it and other features. Without further ado, let's get to the video. The display of the S5 and even the S5 Lite is a 6.6-inch 720p by 1600 HD display with a 20:9 aspect ratio and a screen-to-body ratio of 90.5%, which is 8% higher than the Infinix S4. The S4, which is the previous model, is 6.2 inches, so this S5 is quite larger, and last year's S4 is even smaller than the S5 Lite too. From my hands-on experience, I'll say that display quality on here was great to look at, even though it was 720p. Build quality on this device is still pretty much similar to the previous version, with polycarbonate material on the back, which is also a fingerprint magnet. The 6.6-inch form factor may be a bit bigger for some people to hold in the hand, but it's still fine with the close to unibody design. It's got a dual SIM and micro SD card slots to the left of it, which is expandable to 256GB, a volume rocker and a power button to the right. The bottom has the speaker grill, USB port, microphone and headphone jack. In terms of color options, we get Quetzal Cyan, Nebula Black and Violet. About the quad cameras on this device, we've got the main 16 megapixel f1.8 autofocus camera, 5 megapixel ultra wide angle lens which also doubles as a macro lens, 2 megapixel depth of field camera and a smaller VGA low light sensor which Infinix calls an AI lens. Then we've got a quad LED flash. In general, you'll be able to shoot video on this lens at a minimum of 1080p at 30 fps. On the front, we've got a single 32 megapixel camera sensor which has an aperture of f2.0. Infinix alongside MediaTek have features like HDR Plus tech on this front camera, 3D face beauty and even beauty mode in video calls, which is kind of interesting and weird at the same time. The version of the S5 I've got here is 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage, and it costs 53,000 naira. The higher version of this device, the 6GB and 128GB, is 62,500 naira, and that's just the only difference, the size of the RAM and storage. The S5 Lite, on the other hand, comes in 2 versions. The 4GB RAM and 64GB storage version is 46,500 naira, while the lesser S5 Lite with 3GB of RAM and 32GB of storage is 42,500 naira. Processing power on the Infinix S5 is from the Helio P22 by MediaTek. It's a 12nm octa-core processor with PowerVR GE8320 graphics chip. I can't wait to test the gaming on this device, so let me know what you guys would love to see, and let me know if you'd love to see that, and also subscribe for my unboxing and review video. As far as battery, we've got a 4000 mAh battery on all models including the S5 Lite. The S5 comes bundled with XOS 5.5 based on Android 9, and some features it comes with include the ability to store other people's WhatsApp stories for longer than 24 hours. For gamers, there are many options, and there's even an option to still view a call notification while you're gaming, and you can choose to either skip the call or ignore it, but you'll still see it. Of course, there are many of XOS's features inbuilt just like the previous versions, and I'd love to get some more time with this device. Infinix also added some gestures to this device as well. For instance, a 2-finger can actually answer your phone call and a palm sign can reject it. There are many other features, and I didn't have much time with the hands-on unit to take some camera samples, but I'll leave my impressions here for now. What are your thoughts about it based on what you've seen? If you also have any questions, please feel free to comment them below, and I'll be sure to respond as soon as possible. Let's have a chat in the comment section down below. Also, for my unboxing and review video, what would you want to see? Let me know in the comments below as well. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to see the unboxing and review video. Thank you for watching this one, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.